On this episode, we start off right off the bat by just spinning the wheel. Spin the wheel. That's right. Does Scott know?
You know what's really kind of amazing is sometimes I know.
I don't think we'll ever really know.
It could be worse.
I don't think you know.
Yeah.
Do you know about anything we talked about?
Well, I know that you have a thing about size because you were complaining about the size of the monuments around the country.
I think they should be bigger.
They should be bigger. Yeah.
Hey, size matters.
That's what she said.
That's right. And we don't have enough nude days.
No, we don't.
Why don't we have enough?
Unfortunately, Steve burst my bubble and he told me that the Fisker's car is not made out of scissors.
Well, you shouldn't drive fast with that. You shouldn't run with scissors.
That's all right. Maybe we'll just do the Rivian tank turn.
And then I just want to know how much of an audiophile you were. And apparently, you don't care. You just like digital music.
Yep.
Oh, well, let's start the music. And let's start the show. And let's start the dancing. And let's start the singing. And let's start the tumbling. And let's start the puking. And let's start the show.
Let's just start. All right. We is recording.
Coming at you in 3. Welcome to the Don't Know Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions, and I do mean bad life decisions, led to a YouTube show, a podcast, and a live Twitch stream.
And Scott and I are going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. Go down to whathappened.world. Did you figure that out yet?
You'll see.
I won't see. Did you figure it out yet? But apparently we're going to talk about what we think is going on in the world today. We want you to escape for an hour, get away from all the madness in the world. Don't watch the news. Just watch us and get away. And apparently Scott have a subtext of our show today. Today we are giving you the bird because we're going to talk about the pictures behind us.
Bird. And the bird is.
Oh, you see bird. See my picture behind me?
Oh, you got a bird too. Hey, you had that bird on your show.
I had my bird on my show. Yeah, I didn't have any new pictures. The loser I am.
A slacker.
The loser I am, I have no new pictures. But I didn't know you were going to have birds on your show. So apparently we knew we were going to give our audience the bird today.
The bird. Yep, y'all get the bird.
So here's the bird for you.
You know what was really missing from this picture?
That?
No, there wasn't a goose.
I told you about that, didn't I?
Didn't
I talk about? So normally we have Canadian geese on the golf courses, right?
Correct.
Okay, so Canadian geese and then ducks. And the big problem is I told you about the one golf tournament that they wanted me to take an extra stroke. And I'm like, fine, whatever. I don't care. I'll take the stroke. My ball landed in a pile of goose poop. Like it rolled across a whole section where there's poop.
Right.
All right. And it picked up the poop as it was rolling. So there's a chunk of poop on it. And it was sitting on a poop. Like the poop was behind it where my club
like a golf ball poop sandwich.
Like yeah, where I would have hit it, I would have hit the poop before I hit the ball.
Right.
So I'm moving the ball around, trying to knock the poop off because I'm not going to pick it up. I couldn't even really pick it up. So I'm rolling around with the golf course. I go, that's a penalty stroke. You can't do that. I said, I'm not hitting the ball with all this poop on it. It's going to splat. So they're like, ugh. I go, fine, I'll take the stroke. Then we go talk to the ranger later, and the ranger goes, no, man, that's a free. No, that's not part of the course. That's not part of it.
Right.
That's free on this course. So
yes, the poop is free on that course.
So back to the goose is why there are no geese in our pictures. This year, the bird of the year is the pigeon out here.
Okay.
Pigeons are taking over this year in Las Vegas. There were very few Canadian geese or ducks on the golf course, but there were flocks and flocks of seagulls, flock of seagulls. There were a lot of them, not seagulls, pigeons.
Okay. I was going to say, flock of seagulls is actually going to be in concert in Milwaukee.
Yeah. Pigeons. There were pigeons all over the place. And I hit into a herd of pigeons, a flock of pigeons, but they were all running around on the ground with
right.
a golf ball. And I was just like, oh man, they're rats with wings as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
They're awful.
You obviously never saw the movie Spies in Disguise. Pigeons are phenomenal.
Spies in Disguises. Got to say it right. But yeah, so no, they're becoming a problem here. We're having them removed from our roof unfortunately, yeah, we're going to be up in, we're at the dozen already after only 3 days. Because the guy goes, yeah, I could take him and then release him down in Boulder City. But if I release him in Boulder City, they'll find their way back to your house. I go, well, I guess, homie pigeons got their name.
For years now.
Pigeons for some reason.
Yep.
So, yeah. So my bird is an old bird. It's a road runner that happens to hit the golf course. But now yours is a bunch of ducklings.
Yep.
And where was this at? Because it looks like there's a grate right there.
There is. This is the outflow from Lake Geneva going to the White River.
So is it a grate or is it a not so bad?
Very funny. It's a dad joke.
So the question for you is, it looks like it's flowing into the grate. So how is that the outflow?
It's the outflow of Lake Geneva. The grate is because it's going underneath the roadway on a distance. And when this thing is really flowing, they don't want people to get sucked into it. Right.
Gotcha. So is this just one family?
2.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. And the part that was funny.
I'm counting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit pause. No, I'm just kidding. It looks like 10. I'm counting 10.
And the funny part is that's not all of them. There's more. I tried to go up to the ones that up above him.
The one's the mommy.
So they're mallards, of course. There's 2 dads, 2 moms, and a whole bunch of chicks.
Cool.
But
where was this at? I mean, you said where, but I mean when, where?
There's the ones up above. See them?
Yeah, when, where?
This was Friday night when I was doing the rehearsal dinner.
Rehearsal dinner. Cool.
And this is in Lake Geneva. You remember where Burger King is in Lake Geneva?
Not Geneva Lake, though, right? This was Lake Geneva.
This is the outflow of Geneva Lake into the White River.
Lake in
this
Lake
is
Geneva.
Actually the beginning of the White River.
This is the beginning of the White Privilege River.
Yeah, you're good. But anywho's, I was there for like an hour and 45 minutes waiting to take them to the next place, and
because they were eating dinner.
They were actually on the boat. What was that?
Where do you go afterwards after dinner?
Well, the dinner was on the
rehearsal
boat.
Dinner. We went home because it was going to be a long day tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, first, what they did is I took them to the Riviera docks and they got on one of the Gage Marine boats for dinner. They did the dinner tour. Then I picked them up and drove them to the Baker House where there was a live band performing, and they stayed there overtime all the way till almost midnight.
A reception. Wow. Yeah. See, normally you don't do that because of the fact that
the next day they were swamped too. I picked up the guys at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
See, then they're all hungover and they're tired, and that's a long day. Good for them.
I was all from New York. They're used to partying late. You know what time the bars close in New York, Steve? 5 a.m.
They don't close. They close in the morning.
Oh, yeah. They close in the morning. You're right.
You know what time the bars close in Vegas?
Never.
Exactly. We'll deal with that.
Yep. I think the law is, though, in Chicago, you have to close for 1 hour.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, you do have to close.
Yep.
They've changed them. It used to be longer than that. But yeah, you get last call and then got to get out of there. But if you lock, you can do a lock-in.
Yeah, I remember that. It just, I never needed it.
You know what a lock-in is, right?
Well, yeah, you lock the door so they can't leave until a designated time, so they're not going out with alcohol.
Nobody new can come in.
Right. Nobody nude.
And then
which is really weird because I don't care if they come in nude.
So what's the deal with that? We haven't done any nude shows in a while.
No, we missed nude gardening day again this year.
We're bike riding day.
Well, part of the problem is we're still short people. I now have another mostly steady driver, but he's still not 100% steady. Well, he's, you know what I mean? He's not always available. So we have 5 vehicles and 4 drivers.
The rise of nude holidays. Don't beat around the bush.
That would be mean.
National Nude Day. That's the 14th of July. That's coming up. So July 14th.
Okay.
So that's coming up. We'll be nude on the show then.
It's a Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Friday.
Yeah, I was going to say because Post Malone's in concert on Saturday at Alpine. The only concert we're doing this year.
You could be nude for that. Is that because that's the only concert that they're having?
They had one last night, which was Willie Nelson.
Really? That's
Yep. But I only got 4 people contacting me for it, and we had that wedding to do, so I didn't bother.
Yeah. So actually, that's the only holiday I see. Where's the?
Yeah, there was a nude gardening day. Remember?
Yeah, nude gardening day, and then there's nude bicycle riding day. Those are resorts, nude vacations, party naked in Las Vegas, night and day nude couple spa, from naked festivals and cruises to nationalist resorts. Our favorite nudist hotels, 8 destinations where you can take it all off. Wear your birthday suit, 10 hotels where you can show. Inside nude holidays. That's all I see. What are the nude holidays? Oh well. It's just
what's really funny is every day people wear their birthday suit. Every day.
Nobody wants to see me naked. That's my problem.
Give them a blindfold. No, it's not 50 Shades of Grey. You're moving enough that I could tell you're moving.
I'm just trying to figure out how that was funny.
Oh my goodness, you are so bizarre.
All right, so I listen to other podcasts and that to see where I believe we fit in the scheme of things.
Because we fit, just like square pegs in a round hole.
So, or round pegs.
No, we're different. We're different. Sorry,
we're round. But I was listening to a show today, and the person was reading, about different fees and how things are calculated in that. And she goes, yeah, and Al does a good calculation on all this stuff.
Oh no, that started you, didn't it?
I'm just like, that's my joke. You can't have that. Well, it wasn't a joke on their part. They didn't realize they did that. They read it wrong.
Yeah. I'll go along with that.
What are you supposed to do every time I say Al? It's your one job.
My one job is to say Al. No, it's not Al, Steve. It's AI.
Okay. If I have to explain the joke to the audience.
That's right. It's my job to explain the joke. You got to remember, I haven't had enough sleep. I want to go to bed, but I don't want to go to bed. I know you don't.
You're staying up late because you don't have to pee anymore.
I'll tell you something. That is such an interesting concept because I've been doing that for like 8 years.
Now, do you have a drink up there with you? Are you testing it?
Well, I have a drink in the refrigerator. I didn't pull it out. I'm not thirsty. That's the other thing. I'm not thirsty. They even warned me I wasn't going to be thirsty, and I have to make sure I don't become dehydrated.
Wait till the 15th of July.
When I'm at the concert?
No, you're nude holiday. 14th of July?
Yeah, it's 14th.
You want to pull it out.
Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of curious how much weight I lose by then.
That'd be interesting. Yeah. Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so we've talked about the pictures behind us.
We did.
So now what do we do? You don't have to go to the first subject. We can save that, or we can go to the first subject.
Yeah, why not do that one first for change?
Okay, so we have a new subject, a new show thing. It's a new DCast favorite. Don't know show favorite. And it is called Does Scott Know? And I've created a picker wheel, and I've created a bunch of subjects, and I've added 2 more subjects. I added Wes Anderson movies, and didn't we do the Oscars snubbed?
Yes.
Why didn't we take that off?
I don't know. I didn't know you could change.
Yeah, you're right here. Oh, I can't click on your screen. Click on the little menu up at top.
Is here?
Up at top, the menu. 3 bars.
Menu.
Menu. Yeah. You didn't know that was a menu?
Well.
I guess that's not it. All right, go back down that little circle thingy. No, not it. I thought you hit it and got rid of it. That's so weird. Why click share view?
There, tools. It's under tools.
Okay.
No, but that's okay. We'll leave this here
Where's the
for now.
list? So go click share view. See share view at the top on the left after picker wheel. It says share view. What is that?
I don't know. It's not doing anything.
Okay. Maybe that just creates a link or something. I don't know. All right. Well, if it comes up, we'll skip it. And then
Okay.
we'll have to take it off for some reason. It's weird that it didn't take it off because you did take it off. Which one was it? It's not on mine. Oh, no, it's not on my input.
Movies, snub.
Oh, wait,
frost,
this guy didn't
is-
scroll all the way down. Hang on. I gotta scroll all the way down. Movie snub frost. Okay, I'm gonna cancel that. I took that one off. All right, close yours and reopen it or refresh yours. Oh, there's the input on the bottom. Refresh F5 or hit refresh. There you go. All right, is it gone now?
No.
Looks like it is. What?
5 o'clock.
Oh, it's still there.
If it hits it, we just do it again. That's all. Are
Yeah.
you ready?
So weird, but I took it off of the main one, so that's good. There's 15 inputs on mine. So you're spinning it.
Beep.
Cool. All right. I need to
Guess
go-
what it landed on?
All right. So hide choice. Hide choice. That is hilarious. No, I learned on airline logos. Something weird going on there. Something very weird going on there.
Weird. Poker hands.
Okay, poker hands. All right. Hide choice. Do it the right way. All right. So what does Scott know about poker hands? Here we
What
go.
am I supposed to know?
How much do you know? That's the question.
I'm
going to, how am I going to do this? I think I can do this.
I think I can.
Where is this? Here we go. Yeah, that works. Okay. So I need to share this now. So I'm going to start off with an easy one.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes, it's a little fuzzy. There it is. Now it's clear.
Okay. So my
Okay.
question is, what is the name of that hand?
That is a royal flush.
That is a royal flush. Very good. Okay. New hand.
That is a straight flush.
That is not a straight flush.
Oh, that's right, because it's got different colors. Just a straight. It's just a straight.
Okay.
If it was a flush, they'd all be the same suit.
Which hand stays on top?
Well, the royal flush is still winning.
Okay.
There's only one hand that beats the one on top right now.
Oh, really? What hand is that?
Royal flush of spades.
No. But
Yeah.
No, then you're playing. Okay. What hand is that?
That is a full house ace high.
Okay. And where does that fit?
Right where it's at. Third
Really?
place.
Really? So you're telling me that if we're playing cards and you have a straight and I have a full house, you win.
I believe that is correct.
I believe that is incorrect.
A full house is higher than a straight.
By far, yes.
It can't be by far. It's got to be the next one up.
No, not even. There are multiple hands between those two. That's the right order. I want to play poker with you.
Yeah. I haven't played poker in 40 years.
This is a trick question. What is the name of that hand?
Well, they make it obvious. It's king high.
What is the name of the hand?
I didn't realize they had a hand. Just King is your high card. That's all you got.
High card. That's it. High card. Happens to be a king high, but there. Where does that fit?
Almost at the very bottom.
Well, it's at the very bottom, the high card. Then if everybody only has high cards, the highest card wins.
Yes.
All right. We'll do two more. What is that hand?
Three of a kind.
That's a jackpot. 777. No, it's three of a kind. Where does that fit?
I would say right underneath the straight.
Why is this not? And you would be correct. Okay. I've got your king high again here. Did it king?
Yep. But this is four of a kind.
And where does that go?
Above full house.
Like that?
I believe so.
Okay. This is the tough one. The last one. This is the tough one. Hopefully it fits on the screen here. Yep, it did.
It is just a flush.
Just a flush.
Well, flush king high. I don't know.
Yeah, just a flush.
Yeah.
Where does it go?
Ooh.
Oh. This is the tough one that people don't realize.
Yeah. Because a flush is very difficult also. But I'm going to have to say it goes under full house.
It does, because a flush is harder to get than a straight. Why is that?
Because it's all one suit.
Right. So there's only 13 cards to pull from.
Yeah,
whereas straight,
you got
you
four,
can pull
right.
from 52, not 52, 42.
42.
Because you can, there's more cards to pull from. So there you go. So the hands are from the highest hand, not what we have listed there, but all of the hands. Royal flush is number one, then a straight flush, then four of a kind, then full house, then a flush, then a straight, then three of a kind, then two of pair, one pair, and then a high card. So very good, Scott. You know poker. I want to play poker against you.
You don't.
We'll do a golf and poker night.
Yeah, here we go.
We'll take all your money.
I don't play for money. I play strip poker.
I'm going to take all your money.
That's why you said you don't want to play with me.
I'm going to take all your money.
Money, 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 money.
So good job. So that was the show. That was the new show favorite. Does Scott know?
Woohoo.
So far, you've been doing pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, pretty soon you're going to get one that I'll know absolutely freaking nothing about.
Well, bring the picker up. Bring the picker back up. So we can look at all the choices there. What of those subjects wouldn't you know?
Okay, let's see.
Wes Anderson movies.
That one I'd be weak on. I think he's the horror dude, though, isn't he?
Nope.
Okay.
We'll wait till we get to those. So, and that one will be more as like, have you ever even seen these movies?
Okay.
Okay.
20 misquoted
you know that
movie.
one. You said you know that one.
Yeah. Flowers.
Go scroll at the bottom. You can pull the list up.
Oh, hey, there we go. That'd be a lot easier.
Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Isn't it right there? Copier wheel, input section. Oh, hidden, can't edit. Oh, bummers. Yeah, you got to read upside down. Sorry. I don't know why it's hidden. So scroll back up. Scroll back up. There you go. So yeah, books. You know books. Currency symbols. Top 10 American jingles. How about that?
That should be fun.
along with classic commercials. There's a classic commercial one. You should know that one.
Yeah, I should be pretty good at that.
Top 10 U.S. court cases. That one will be interesting to see if you know. Flowers. I want to see if you know your flowers, your airlines. Dogs. I want to see if you know your dogs. And then fun guy to entertainers should know food.
Food. Give me some food. I
put state maps up there because when we went and did the casserole dishes and they had Illinois, but they actually had Arkansas.
That was funny.
I was like, really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You can unshare that. No, unshare. There you
go.
Cool. Good job.
All right. What's next?
So, I thought this was funny because we talk a lot about like IT and level 1 help and, you know, a lot of scams out there. People are calling these guys and, you know, they're scamming them out of money and stuff like that. Right. This is Microsoft calling you. We need to get into your computer, but you need to give us all your banking information. I'm like, okay. So they posted, is your HP printer offline? 6 fixes for printing connection issues. So I'm like, this is like, seriously? These are okay. Fix number 1. What do you think the number 1 fix you're supposed to check?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
No, but close. That'll be one of the later ones. Are you connected to it? Is the Wi-Fi connection working?
Okay.
Okay. Are all of the cables plugged in or some of the cables loose? Okay. This one, I'm like, if it was printing yesterday, how does this even come up? An old or incompatible printer driver. How is that a fix?
Right.
Okay. Now, if it wasn't printing, okay. So I told you what number 1 was, right?
Yes.
There's only 6 things to check, right?
Okay.
So number 1 was I'm going to quote it, a faulty Wi-Fi connection.
Right.
Therefore, number 4 is a different Wi-Fi connection on each device.
Which is still technically faulty.
Right. So if you connected your printer to your neighbors, or you're connected to your neighbors and your printer's connected to yours, that's a problem.
Yeah, especially when your neighbor comes home and there's 3,000 pages that you printed over there. They kept pushing the button. Why is this not working?
Right, exactly. Okay.
Oh, that would be so bad.
Here's another one. Empty ink cartridges. That usually happens when you're trying to print something out and you're in a hurry and you have to leave and your print cartridge is empty. So remember, there's only 6, right?
Okay.
The HP printer isn't set as the default printer. So you're printing it to a different printer on your list.
Okay.
What was the thing that now there's only 6 solutions. What did you say?
Check to make sure it's plugged in properly.
Plugged in and turned on. They didn't even go to there. But this is supposed to help you. 6 fixes for printing connection issues. So I guess technically, if it's not plugged in, it's not really a connection issue.
Okay.
But how is that an article? How is that even something? They say our show does not have value. I put our show value above that article.
Any day.
That's crazy. There was nothing of value there.
I hope they're not making money either.
Is it plugged in? Is it turned on? Okay. And how is out of ink a connection issue then? Is it out of paper?
That could be a possibility.
So, make use of .com. I don't know what you paid for this article, but please let me know.
Yeah,
because I will start writing articles for you. And
we'll even talk about them on our show so you can get more use out of them.
Yeah. Well, this will actually be useful because this was. Did you get anything out of it? Anything at all?
Yes, I did. I realized that at least it's not my baby duck's problem.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
The ducks on my screen here. I mean, they're not a part of the problem.
You could be part of the problem.
Yeah. We won't go there either.
So I found an interesting article. It could have been on the wheel, but I couldn't believe that this was actual.
Me neither.
The name of the subject is 7 of the largest constructed monuments in the United States.
Okay.
7 of the largest constructed monuments.
Monuments, yeah. Not buildings, but a building can be a monument.
Okay. Now it's largest, so it's not necessarily the tallest, right?
Correct.
Number 1 makes sense. The St. Louis Arch, Gateway Arch.
Yeah, that would very much make sense.
That one's a big one, right?
It's
I would
big.
think of that as a big monument. That's pretty
Yep.
big. That's pretty good. Okay. Number 2, the Lincoln Memorial.
Okay, definitely.
Did you know that there are 13 pillars across the front of the monument, Lincoln Memorial? The Don't Know Show does know this.
That was for the 13 original colony.
Yes, sir. Done on purpose. Okay. I'm going to tell you the city, and you tell me the monument. Okay.
Okay.
Now it is in the harbor of this city. That didn't give it away to you?
I'm thinking we're going Golden Gate Bridge, which would be
New
really
York,
bizarre.
New York City.
Let me guess. There's a torch involved.
Yes.
I can't believe that is smaller than the Lincoln Memorial.
I don't know if it's small. I didn't say these were listed.
I'm just thinking about Lincoln in the chair, but the memorial's probably the entire building and him.
And
that would be much larger.
And the star platform and everything. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I got it. It makes sense. Because again, you mentioned it's not the tallest, but yeah.
Okay. This one is in South Dakota.
South Dakota. Let me guess. There's a bunch of rock heads.
Let you guess. No, I'm not gonna let you guess. I'm just gonna tell you Mount Rushmore. Sorry, no guess. Okay. This one is in Seattle.
Would that be the Sky Needle or whatever it's called?
Yes. Now, did you know that was a monument?
No, I thought it was a tourist attraction.
Well, Lincoln Memorial is a tourist attraction. Statue of Liberty is a tourist attraction.
They became tourist attractions, but they were originally built as a monument. I would have thought the Sky Needle was built specifically to send people up high to look over the state.
No, it was built to commemorate the 1962 World's Fair.
Ooh. Oh, Men in Black. It's an alien spaceship up there.
That was New York. That's in New York. So thank you.
For all we know, it was done at the same time as a distraction.
Now, here's one that surprised me. Then Pearl Harbor, Honolulu, the USS Arizona.
Arizona, of course.
Have you been to Hawaii?
I have.
Have you been to this memorial?
I have.
That is one of the 7 largest memorials built.
It's huge.
But Statue of Liberty, the Space Needle, Lincoln Memorial. You mean there's nothing else out there that's bigger? And then there's one left. Also in Washington, D.C. Now remember, it's a monument.
So it's the Washington Monument.
Oh, it's Washington Monument. Yeah.
That's a gimme.
But yeah, I mean, when you think about that, maybe Mount Rushmore. Well, Mount Rushmore, yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
did they order?
That's the biggest monuments in the United States.
That would make sense. They're all very big.
There's nothing. Yes, they're all very big, but that's all those are the biggest ones. Like the 9/11 monument, I guess, is smaller.
Yes.
Because it's just pretty much 2 holes in the ground. I mean, it decorated is nice, but so I can't. Yeah, I mean, what other U.S. monuments are there?
Well, there's the Vietnam Wall, but that's not. It's big, but it's not huge. That's a really good
What about
question.
Fort McHenry?
I
Well, they didn't build it. You're right, but no, but it's the Fort McHenry National Monument and Historic Shrine. So because
it's not
it
the whole
was-
fort, though. It's just the thing on the property.
See, it's weird how they list like Fort Pulaski National Monument. So, okay. So here's where I'm probably getting confused, right? These were constructed as monuments.
Correct.
These other things, like George Washington's birthplace, became a monument, but was originally built as George Washington's house.
Of course.
Natural Bridges Monument was built by nature, wasn't constructed. Right?
Correct. Okay.
Trying to see. Yeah, a lot of these other things are burial grounds. I looked up U.S. monuments. And yeah, okay. Yeah, other ones were built as forts and became. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes. I mean, there's a lot of small monuments.
Well, just thinking that all they got to beat is the SS Arizona Memorial.
Yeah, it's not small.
Not that big.
Did you ever go there?
Yeah, I stood on it and listened, walked from end to end. I could walk from end to end. It's smaller than the ship.
Well, yeah, but they're probably considering the ship as part of the memorial.
No, they're just talking about the lights thing up on top.
Okay.
It's only a 184 foot long memorial. That's it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It just me. Just I thought there should be more.
I get it.
So is it time to go to your
it certainly is, Ollie.
To your favorite part of the show?
Yep.
It's time for our genuine positivity message. So we're going to put a brakes on the show and let Scott step away from the camera and have Fun Guy the Entertainer come in and give us our genuine positivity message.
I decided to make a long one. You don't mind. Apparently you don't mind. Watching ducklings as they learn from their mother reminds us how important it is to learn.
You know what they always say? NSL, right?
No such luck.
No, never stop learning.
Oh, never stop learning. That's good.
Genuine positivity message. No such luck.
Yay!
Thank
No
you,
such luck.
Scott.
Well, as you and I have both determined, there seems to be a plethora of stupid people.
Yes, there are.
It drives me crazy. But hey, it's the way it is. If everybody was smart, we'd, be exploring space already.
So I found another list. I don't know why I find these lists interesting all of a sudden.
Because you're odd.
I found a list on how to improve your life.
Okay.
With a list of things to do.
I would like watch our show.
Wiki how? Yes. It's a wiki. So I wonder if we can edit it.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's edit the article. Oh, that would be so funny. Can I actually edit it or do I have to sign up?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never done it.
Logged in, so your IP address recorded this page history. So your IP address recorded this page history. So I guess you got to log in. I'll have to spell the IP and do it. But yeah, that would be funny to do.
Sure.
But you ready for the first thing to do is this is the first.
I am ready, Steve.
To improve your life.
Improve my life. I want to improve my life.
You should learn how to change your habits.
Okay.
So in other words,
I'm not a nun.
So in other words, you should what, Scott? To improve your life, you need to change your life.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of silly, right? So here's another one you should do. You ready?
I am ready.
To improve your life, you should make goals. How about the goal of improving your life?
No, that would be too complicated. I'd just say,
That's a simple goal, right?
goal.
I want to improve my life.
All right. What's the third?
Identify what you've been tolerating.
Oh, that's
What have you
easy
been
to do.
putting? Yeah. So why'd you leave?
Yeah.
Hey, you've been putting up with at home, at work, with your friends, with yourself.
Yeah.
If it help you, make a list. Is it a leaky faucet? A friend who needs to be brought down a peg? How about your roommate decorating the living room? Once you get going, you may not be able to stop. So it just says identify what you're tolerating. I would take that a step further, and I would set a goal to improve my life.
Perfect.
You want to improve your life, Scott?
I do.
Clean your house.
I do that every week.
No, you should clean your house. That would improve your life.
Okay.
This one I agree. This one I agree with. You want to improve your life? Make and stick to a simple budget.
Yeah. That's good. And it's very difficult to do right now.
It is difficult to do, but you have to start. You have to at least know where your money is going.
Yes.
I don't make enough money. I don't do this. Well, one of the first things you can do is you can write down everything you buy. You buy a pack of gum at the store or whatever. You write down every dollar, everything you spend, every penny. Keep track.
There's an app for that. You don't even have to write any. Just use the app.
There's a lot of apps for that.
Yeah.
There's free ones that want to sell you credit cards. There's pay ones.
Yeah. Hey, we'll help you save money. Get one of our credrit cards.
Yeah, exactly.
29% interest.
But that's the business they're in, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to market, hey, you're not making enough money? Get a credit card. Put it on credit. Yeah, no. Don't do that. Live within your means, but make it do a budget. And then, so if you're cleaning your house, you're setting goals, you're writing down a list of things you've been tolerating, what should you do next?
Have a big bonfire and burn all that stuff.
Well, you got to figure out, manage your time. So at 7 a.m., I'm going to wake up. At 7:30, I'm going to have breakfast. At 8 o'clock, I'm going to take a shower. At 8:30, I'm going to check my budget, stuff like that.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Manage your time. At 11 o'clock, I'm going to check my emails. And then here's a good one. You want to improve your life? Make a list of all the things you're grateful for.
Okay. That could take time.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny though. I mean, not really helpful though.
No.
You want to improve your life? Start looking for a new job. You want to improve your life? Move. No. It's just funny. That's part of making.
You want to improve your life? Have good oral hygiene.
That's part of a different one, but yeah, just funny. Want to improve your life? Get a hobby.
Okay, I have several. How many do you have?
None.
You play
No
golf.
hobbies. I have no hobbies anymore.
Golf is a hobby.
Well, I'm not going to play golf anymore unless you come out here and golf. You have to come out
Okay.
here.
Oh, cool. The longer you don't play golf, the easier it'll be to beat you.
I still don't believe you're going to shoot 80. I don't think you're going to break 100 when we're golfing. Just so you know.
Well, that's because it's going to be hotter than hell, and your golf courses seem to have 4,000-yard driving.
Here come all the excuses. Well, Scott, Steve, I've been talking about 80, but that's on a miniature golf course.
Right. That would be.
That's why my drives are so far.
Yeah.
So, I don't read anymore, right?
Yes, you have everything read to you.
Read to me.
Read to you.
I do audiobooks.
Uh-huh.
Did you know I'm pretty smart about that? You still like old books, right?
Well, I use a Nook, ebook.
Oh, you do ebooks now?
Yeah,
I thought you took the Reader's Digest into the toilet with you. It was
that's
good.
the only one that I still. That's not a book. That's a magazine.
Well, you got to be very careful because did you know there is a thing called the Poison Book Project? Did you know that there are poison books out there?
No.
This is a real thing. They actually, and here's the crazy part. They just started this project in 2019.
Okay. Well, I've seen multiple movies where they've had poison on the pages. So as you licked your thumb to turn the pages, you kept putting the poison in your mouth. But those are from movies.
Well, guess what? It's real.
It's real.
It's real. So it's any old book, not any old book, but it's old books that are green.
Okay.
So
because the green dye has got poison in it.
Paris green pigments have arsenic in them.
Awesome sauce. So when you buy one of those, you should chew on it while you're eating it.
Yeah, when you buy these old books and all those books that are at the Hall of Records and the National Library in Washington, D.C., excuse me, if they have Paris green in them, just handling the book can make you sick. And if you're doing restoring on it and stuff like that, can kill you.
You betcha. Of course, the pros probably know this, but people who don't know this, like I did not, I wouldn't have thought of it.
I would think 2019. So that means this just became aware or not that long ago.
That's correct.
So yeah, maybe the pros knew this or not, but that's crazy. Because you want to identify these old books, these old collections and stuff like that. But yeah, they're poison.
Okay, cool.
Poison.
All right, what else we got? Let's get to something more fun.
You want to talk about cars?
Only if they go fast.
Well, I don't know how fast they're selling. But remember we talked about the Fisker Ocean?
Yes. It's going to have scissors attached to it like Edward Scissorhands. Fisker is a scissor manufacturer.
Help me out. Oh, the Fisker scissors.
Right.
No.
Okay. Then.
Not the same company.
Not the same company. Okay. This one just makes EVs.
But it was a cool looking car.
Okay. Well, cool looking SUV.
No, okay, if you say so. There it is. They delivered their first car.
And how much was that first car? Oh, $600,000.
I have no idea. But see, Fisker makes first 22 deliveries of the Fisker Ocean to customers in the United States. 623 right there.
Cool beans.
That's recent news.
That's like yesterday.
Or 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Days today.
Depending on how you look at it. I can't see the pictures of the cars. Where's the
Why
cars?
not?
Overview. News, events, stock chart quote, financials, ESG, sustainable, I forget what it is, governance thing. Where's the cars?
Yeah, you think they would have a photo section.
PDS, training, Q1, press release, reserve. I'm reserving a vehicle I can't see.
Reserve your Fisker Ocean.
No Ocean. There it is. That's the same picture they had.
Yep.
See, it's got the solar panels on the roof, which I like. That.
Oh yeah, cool beans.
I don't know if they'll be able to pull enough forward. Comes with a dog and a surfer girl.
Ooh. Wait till she finds that out. Hang 10.
Park my car, limo mode. Comes with limo mode. Give backseat drivers the control they've always wanted. And the all-electric Fisker Ocean, passengers in the second row can relax in space and comfort while controlling the environment. Controlling the environment
There you go.
environment in the rear cabin with the digital touchscreen. This optional feature. Okay. I had a minivan.
It cost $8,000.
I had a minivan that was able to do that.
Yeah.
Does Susie's car allowed to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
My Dodge Grand Caravan did too.
Yeah. Minivan. So yeah, like, okay, whatever.
Whatever.
So there it is, the Fisker Ocean. They also sell a pear
The pear tree?
and a Ronin. But the
Ow.
Ocean's the one that's out there.
He just nibbled on me. Goobers is getting frisky again.
You know what other electric vehicles in the news?
Whoa. Let's see. If I look at this, it says an electric tank.
Not what it says, but
Oh, okay. That's what I was able to see. It looks like an electric tank.
Rivian. The Rivian
We talked about that before.
has a really unique turning thing that they advertised called the tank turn. By reversing the tracks, spinning one set of wheels forward, the other set of wheels backwards, it spins in a circle like that. That's pretty
Kind of like a skid steer. Yeah, that's awesome.
right? Like a skid steer.
Yeah.
So the Rivian is been released, and you can get that, right? And it's supposed to be a competitor to the Cybertruck. Well, guess which feature is not going to be on the production model of the Rivian?
The tires we just saw.
Yeah. Quad motor tank.
Quad motor tank turn. There we go.
It is not going to be
Not
available.
going to be available, but it looks
How
really
can
cool.
You can advertise and do all this. That's what sell me on the car or the truck. That is the cool thing. It's got that little thing behind the seat there that you can do
Yep.
outside.
I like it.
A little trunk or whatever you call it. But yeah. So how sad is that?
Very.
The cool feature that they've advertised. Oh yeah, we're going to do this production model. They go, nope, not going to have it. Not going to do it.
Because you'll have idiots in the middle of intersections spinning around to show off.
Yep. But yeah, the tank spin's not going to be there. That was one of the big things they were advertising for this model too.
Yeah.
So that's it. Too expensive to do production on.
Oh, excuse me. Man, am I tired.
That's too bad.
It is because we
still
got
have
another
hour.
subject we got to do.
We still got another hour of this show.
No. So let's see. What's another one that's good?
Are you an audiophile?
I am not. No.
Do you consider yourself like a audio gadget guy though? With all the DJing you did, like, oh, these lights were cool for the fans, or this connected up, and
Okay, yeah,
to the music and stuff like that.
sure.
Okay. So most of your turntables have aluminum arms.
Oh my God, I haven't used a turntable in 40 years.
Oh, they're coming back, right? So you know what they want to build the arms out of now?
Titanium.
Magnesium.
Ooh, that way if there's a fire, they'll sparkle.
So everybody's like, "Ooh, is the magnesium arm better than the aluminum arm?"
It's aluminum.
The way I
Andrew,
remember
log
how
on
a record
quick,
player,
tell 'em.
the way I remember how a record player worked was you balance the arm, right?
Correct.
So there was like just enough weight to put the needle down into the grooves
Without digging holes in the
Without-
record, right?
digging holes in the record, not being too
But it had to
heavy
be
on-
sturdy enough that just, somebody walking by didn't make it blow over.
right. Okay. So doesn't matter how much the arm weighs. And the audio goes up to the head of the needle and then is transferred by wires from the head of the needle through the center of the arm down into the turntable and then off into your speakers, right?
Okay. Well,
Okay. No.
yeah, we have to
Check
go
me where
to
I'm
a
wrong.
mixing board first, but yes.
Check me where I'm wrong. Could be USB plug-in too. The new ones come USB plug-in.
Right.
Could plug into your computer. Okay. So you said there's a mixing board. Okay.
Well, your computer is still going to be running a mixing board program.
Okay. So does the mixing board adjust for the magnesium or the aluminum arm?
I would assume if you're using digital, it can, but I don't think.
How much of an audiophile are you?
Yeah.
If you're noticing the difference between a magnesium and an aluminum arm, considering the needle head is the most important part, as far as I know.
Yes.
And from that point, it connects to wires, and then the wires go to everything else. What does it matter? Some audiophile is going to be on here going, "You idiot! Don't you know?"
Bragging rights. Yep.
That the difference is what?
Okay. Here's something else. Very, very few people can tell the difference between a digital play and a analog.
Oh, I think everybody can tell the difference. I don't think if you were to play to in a room you could hear,
right,
like on the side of the street,
right.
But if you were in a room where you could hear, it doesn't have to be a soundproof room or a specially designed room. But I definitely think if you were trained and said, okay, this is analog live and this is digital, you would know the difference.
Right.
I think everybody would, unless they have a hearing deficit.
Right. But for general, I went all digital almost, 20 some odd years ago.
Really?
Yeah. Because first of all, records get scratched, needle skips. It's just when people are dancing.
Yeah.
So I switched to digital. And the first 5 years, we had some issues where the quality wasn't all that good. But once they solved that problem, I was downloading all my music at the higher rate because the hard drives are big enough to do that. I play a song through the sound system with my digital system, and people it sounds fantastic.
Yeah. So the result of the one article I read was magnesium is a worthy step up. I did search for aluminum alloy versus cold draw magnesium arms resonance, and they have charts there that show the difference. And I'm like, skip of the wow and the flutter differences. They're way two different beasts in multiple class steps, both for quality and price. Look at the tone arm resonance. I'm like, dude, where are you using this?
Yes.
That you would pay the extra money to have a magnesium arm. I mean, wouldn't it be better to upgrade the cartridge? Get a better cartridge.
Yes.
Get a better mixing board. Get a better speaker. Get a better amp. I'm
sorry.
I'm like, are people really worried about a magnesium arm on a turntable?
Well, 6 people in a city, probably.
6 people in what city?
Like New York.
I doubt it.
Nobody else cares. Only the 6 people care.
Yeah, like I said, where are you hearing this and enjoying this unless you're playing it through a system that's got all the other upgrades? And then at that point, is it really worth it? Just go listen to live music. Go take all that money and just go to concerts in an orchestra hall.
Which is also kind of funny because a lot of times live music isn't as good as the studio version.
Are you saying people work on the tracks?
I'm telling you that they do.
No. Not last in line.
Yeah.
Andrew Freeman even gets up there and says, listen, you motherfucker, this is live music. We're making every sound you hear. There's 4 of us up here making every sound you hear. And they're a good band too, Last in Line. So go look up their music. Last in Line.
All right.
Now what?
Now we got to get to the word of the week.
You want to do the FDA plant-based or go to the word of the week? Word of the week it is. Wow, you're going to drive a hard bargain there, man. Why don't you calm down? You know, I mean, geez, you don't have to get so. Wow, Scott, relax.
Hey! You're trying to do a segue, you mean person, you.
Wow. All right, word of the week. Don't say the word of the week. I'm going to try and pronounce it. Oops, hang on. I'm trying to adjust some stuff here. Uh-oh. We're on so subjects. Okay. Word of the week. I'm going to try and pronounce it. Riposte. Riposte for fun, guy?
Close.
Ripo, R-I-P, Rip, O-S-T-E for fun, guy.
I think it's just riposte.
Repose?
I think so. I did not listen to it, but I've heard people say it. That word is riposte. And when I was watching people fence, and I'm not talking about, the kind that goes around your swimming pool.
Okay. So I've heard the term in the definition that you have listed there. I've also heard the term used differently.
Also, yes.
So what term do you think is the number one definition, and that is a verb?
Is basically it's a conversation, a back and forth conversation where they are specifically kind of like literal fencing with words. That's what I'm used to seeing it, especially in a lot of books that I've read.
You didn't read number one on yours.
Well, that's
so funny. What is it? Number one?
Well, that's actually fencing. I told you that's how I've heard people talk about it because I know somebody who teaches fencing. She uses epes and, she's really good.
And that's what I asked you to say. But you didn't say that, did you?
No, you asked me what I personally heard more.
No,
and I heard more the other.
What you wrote.
Okay.
And you heard, wait, hold it. You've heard it used the other way, even though you've learned it from a person who does fencing.
Well, no, I actually learned it from all the reading of, well, it's a combination of stuff. You're right. It's both. I've seen it both ways.
Can you make up your mind?
I can't.
Because you've just said everything.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a maneuver or measure, retaliatory.
So you're retaliating against me.
I am, because you've been so mean to me lately. I'm just getting even with you by riposting with you.
So is it a quick return or thrust following a parry?
That's one word version, yes.
Out of oppose. So that's the verb.
Verb.
That's a verb. Now,
that's
as a
herb.
noun.
Herbs from McDonald's are bird.
As a noun, but so you're confusing.
I am on purpose. This is the don't know show. It has to be confusing.
Is that why you're having relationship problems?
Are you not going to be my work husband anymore?
Nope.
Damn it.
Nope.
See, you're so mean.
You won't pull it out? You won't get naked?
Don't be. No, I said I don't mind. You're the one that doesn't want to get naked.
I got naked on the show. You haven't been naked on the show yet. I've been naked on the show.
I believe I came.
No?
Yeah, it had a robe on once. I took the robe off.
No.
Pretty sure.
Okay, get the footage.
Oh, I have to go look for it, but I'm not going to do it tonight because I'm as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go see how they're working on the bus, and then I'm going to go in the house.
You only have 494 shows to look at, and you can eliminate this one, so that's 493 shows to look at.
There you go, and I can eliminate the last 3 because I remember most of them still.
Oh,
no, I don't. I don't remember what I had for lunch.
Now you're remembering stuff again?
Sometimes.
Why is it towards the end of the show is when you become the most coherent?
Because I want to go away.
Why can't you be coherent during the beginning of the shows?
It's less funny.
You're funny.
I'm funny. I know I'm funny. I look in the mirror when I'm naked and I laugh my ass off. And then I got to glue it back on. It's really annoying.
I thought you told me you didn't have an ass.
No.
Your ass just slide down.
Well, I used to unscrew my belly button so my butt would fall off so I'd be a smart ass.
You are like just contradicting everything you're saying today. I don't
Of course.
understand you.
You know why?
Why?
It's time to go.
Then say the words.
You're the one that starts, not me.
You can start it,
But then I have to read what you normally say.
and I'll read what you have to normally say.
All right. Thank you for watching.
And if you feel the show is not a bad life decision,
Then please like, subscribe, and watch our other channels and videos. Go down here and so, I'm supposed to do your thing. Live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one. On this episode, we start off right off the bat by just spinning the wheel. Spin
Yes,
the wheel,
we
spin
do.
the wheel. That's right. Does Scott know?
You know what's really kind of amazing is sometimes I know.
I don't think we'll ever really know.
It could be worse.
I don't think you know.
Yeah.
You know about anything we talked about?
Well, I know that you have a thing about size because you were complaining about the size of the monuments around the country.
I think they should be bigger.
They should be bigger. Yeah.
Hey, size matters.
That's what she said.
That's right. And we don't have enough nude days.
No, we don't.
Why don't we have
And
enough? Because size
unfortunately,
matters.
Steve burst my bubble and he told me that the Fisker's car is not made out of scissors.
Well, you shouldn't drive fast with that. You shouldn't run with scissors.
That's all right. Maybe we'll just do the Rivian tank turn.
And then I just want to know how much of an audiophile you were. And apparently, you don't care. You just like digital music.
Yep.
Oh, well, let's start the music. And let's start the show. And let's start the dancing. And let's start the singing. And let's start the tumbling. And let's start the puking. And let's start the show.
Let's just start.